Hi there, Cancer, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of October 2021. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. This is the monthly format, so I'll be doing the overall energy, and then we'll take it down week by week. So your overall energy, Cancer, is the Two of Pentacles in the upright position. Two of Pentacles is harmony within the midst of change. So there could be something changing in your world this month, Cancer. There could be that you're adding something or you're doing double duty. Some of you could be taking on, say, a secondary job, and you're managing to, balance it out pretty nicely. I like the Two of Pentacles. It's a very balanced energy. Can also indicate us balancing our checkbook. So financially, it could be that you're juggling some finances and you're making sure everything lands where it's supposed to. Others of you, it can indicate that you're taking on, say, you have a job, but maybe your job is requiring that you take some kind of course, and you're adding that to your plate. Others of you could be purchasing another house, like say you own a home and maybe you bought a cottage or something like that. You could just be doing double duty. Perhaps you're helping a neighbor or a family member or something like that. Maybe you're helping them out with their household things. Could be doing double duty at work. Again, it's endless. Can be dating two different people. But whatever the situation is, there's a duality here, but it's working for you this month, Cancer. It's going to be pretty easy for you to incorporate anything else that you're having to do this month. So in week one, we have major arcana of the moon here in the upright position, rooted down by the Ten of Cups reversed. Well, the moon, this is Pisces energy, a very Neptunian, vague energy. Sometimes, there's a need to listen to your intuition here, because when the moon is in the upright position, there could be something funny going on, and you're not quite sure of what you're seeing. Sometimes people can pull the wool over our eyes, so to speak, when the moon is in the upright position, because they can hand us a story that we can say, okay, sounds right. That's why you need to listen to your intuition. Sometimes two, the moon can be where a situation looks one way, but it really isn't that way. It's the Neptunian energy puts a veil over things. It puts a fog there. So sometimes, you can't see very clearly in the light of the moon. In the light of the sun, you can very clearly see that's a cat, that's a squirrel, but in the light of the moon, sometimes that can get a little bit fuzzy, where I'm not sure what I just saw over there. It's that kind of energy, so just be careful with that. Sometimes the moon can also indicate sometimes a level of deception is when we're deceiving ourselves about a situation. Now, what could you be deceiving yourself about? It could be about home situations, because the Ten of Cups is in the reverse position. Ten of Cups in the upright is the card that represents that emotional abundance, feeling really good, feeling really happy. The whole family's involved and everyone's having a great time. It could sometimes indicate like an event where it's a wedding where all the family's gathering or something like that. But when the card is reversed, it's the Ten of Cups is pointing back to the Nine of Cups in the upright position, which indicates a level of emotional satisfaction, but it's more on a personal level, right? Because the Nine of Cups is just one person in the Nine of Cups just enjoying their wish fulfillment. But when the Ten of Cups comes along, this is where we're all connecting emotionally, and this is like a family thing, or people that feel like family, all connected, and that love that we're all sharing. When it's reversed, this is where there's a level of something, especially with the moon being here with it, it just feels almost like we could be kidding ourselves about what's going on in the family. Maybe it's not as happy or joyful as we think it is, or it could be that someone in the family dynamics perhaps is pulling the wool over your eyes. Take whatever fits, but there's something going on here, and you definitely need to listen to your intuition, Cancer, because look at your next card for week 2. We have the High Priestess rooted down by Temperance in the upright. The High Priestess is also about needing to listen to our intuition, right? This is where there's things going on. The card represents literally hidden knowledge. There are things going on We don't know. There's stuff going on behind the scenes we're not privy to. It could be that nobody's going to be willing to tell you. This is, Cancer is a water sign. You guys are pretty intuitive. So maybe tap into that intuition and see how things, are really going in reality. That's the only thing about that. Especially when you have the moon and the high priestess in your reading, this is a strong indication of needing to listen to your intuition. For those of you who do meditate, this might be a good time to do so. The nice thing is it is with temperance in the upright position, which does indicate a beautiful level of cooperation. It mixing and blending. It's also very healing energy as well. So it could be that whatever's going on behind the scenes, maybe it's not nefarious to you, like maybe there's something, you're being protected in somehow, some way. This is Sagittarius energy. Some of you could be connected to a Sagittarius, and maybe the Sagittarian is sort of helping you to heal or bringing a veil over things so that you're protected in a sense. I get the feeling, though, whatever is going on, it has to do with maybe the home, the family, or people that you're super close to. There could just be something a little bit off, or maybe someone in the family has got a health issue or has something going on and they're not telling you. That could be the case. So for those of you who do meditate, feel free to do so in these first 2 weeks, because there's something going on here that you're not privy to, and maybe it's something you need to know. But I think it's concerning someone else, not so much you. I think you're being protected here. But yeah, you might want to look into that. Week 3, we have the Four of Pentacles here in the upright, rooted down by the Six of Wands in the upright. So the Four of Pentacles, this is my little hoarder card. This is where we're holding on super tightly to something. It could be, I always say, hey, if you're a hoarder, start getting rid of your stuff, because it's not good to be a hoarder, just saying. Sometimes it's time, it's a good thing to purge like what we don't need. If this could be a good time to go through your closets, to get rid of things that you don't need. Let somebody else use them, donate them. Things like that. Also, too, the Four of Pentacles can sometimes indicate a need to save. Sometimes this can be about having to put money aside. It could be for a wedding, could be for, travel. It could be to, purchase a home, a vehicle, or something like that. Sometimes the Four of Pentacles will pop up when all of a sudden we have a new expense. Say we just, took out a loan, and now we're going to have to pay that, X amount of dollars every month to make sure that's done. Or we just purchased a house, and now we have a mortgage. Just purchased a car. So now we have a fixed thing. It's like, it represents kind of like fixed incomes and having to save on the financial front. But remember, you've got the Two of Pentacles, so you're able to balance your finances just fine, it looks like. It's rooted down here with the Six of Wands in the upright position, which is a card that represents victory. And that's why I think for some of you it could be saving to take a trip, because sometimes the Six of Wands can represent, the prodigal son returns. It could be that we are planning a trip maybe to go home or go to a place where we haven't been for a while, and this is like a lot of attention being bestowed upon you, especially if you're from a small town and you finally make a return after a while. Everybody's like, oh, lots of attention there. For others of you, the Six of Wands can represent a victory in some aspect. If you were working on a project with other people, it could be, especially if you're in a team situation, it could be, hey, we just won, the regionals, and there we go, here's a big, parade for us. It could be that kind of thing. For others of you, just represents some type of victory. It could be a romantic victory. It could be a financial victory. Again, we could go on and on, right? You get the message. And in week 4, we close the month off with the King of Pentacles in the upright position, rooted down by Major Arcana of the World. What a way to end this month. You've got quite a few Major Arcana here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Major Arcana. There could be a little bit of an intense situations or intense month going on for you guys. But remember, overall is you can handle it. Now we've got in week 4 the King of Pentacles. It is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Could be some of you are involved with a Capricorn. This person could be very steadfast, could be definitely good potential partner for earnings, that kind of thing. The King of Pentacles is known to be someone who looks after their wealth, who looks after money, knows what to do with money, can sometimes represent a banker, a real estate agent, or somebody who deals with the tangible things in life. So this could be a banker for some of you. He could be the head of a company, the head of a CEO, like a CEO of a company, a businessman, a wealthy businessman, and the world is attached to it. This is about, closing out a cycle and starting anew. So maybe for some of you, it's about business and finances. For others of you, maybe you're starting a new cycle with the King of Pentacles. Maybe this is your new romantic interest or your new love interest, partner, what have you. Could even be a business partner too. I like the world in this deck. It's because there's 2 people in this one. It's very cool. Well, it's like one person with 2 heads, male and female. Interesting. It's like some of you are graduating or maybe, you were doing the 2 of Pentacles. Maybe you were taking a course in something and you finally graduated from it and you're ready to move on. Maybe the King of Pentacles is helping you or aiding you in some way. Could be backing you in a new business deal. If you've left your old career, your old job, and now you want to work for yourself, this could be, someone backing you. It could definitely be like a banker or an accountant or somebody like that that's coming into your world. But yeah, it lands right on the world. This is the completion of a cycle. Some of you are completing a cycle, and it looks like it's more about completing a cycle when it comes to the tangible things, because it's mostly pentacles around this area. So you could be, completing a cycle. Maybe some of you are selling your home that you've lived in for many years. That could be the real estate agent, King of Pentacles. And you're moving on. Maybe you're downsizing, Could be closing out maybe you're selling your business or doing something like that. I don't know. There's something big going on, and it's right at the very end of the month for you. Now, also in closing, I will be pulling a zodiac card. One will be for love and romance, and the second for career and finance. So your first card, Cancer, is Virgo, Sun in Virgo. So this could be a Virgo, could be we do see the King of Pentacles here. That's Earth energy. That could be your love interest, or it could be that something significant happens in your love life when the moon is in Virgo. Or it could be a Virgo introduces you to someone new. So your second card will be career and finance. So let's see what we have here. Sun in Leo. Leo, joy. So career and finance, look at that celebration. Beautiful solar plexus activation. Nice. So it could be a Leo, could be your new business partner, could be something significant happens with your finances when the moon's in Leo, or it could be, a Leo could be coming on the scene, could be offering you a new job or something like that. But that's what I have for you, Cancer, for the month of October. Thank you very much for joining me. And if the reading helped, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.